Well, hey there everybody. How y'all doing? Hope everybody's having a wonderful day or night. And welcome back to my channel. As always, I'm Deluxe. Alright, let's do another freaking Transformer review because I love some freaking Transformers and I love some freaking Legends. Today we'll be taking a look at Legend Scale. This is CY-Mini KingMini. This is from Cang-Toys. This is their Predaking, the Predacons. So yeah. They got an MP version, then they put out a Legends version. This is the, they got one more coming out, and they'll be done. I'll be ready to combine, Predaking. Not going to do the combination, show you anything like that. I'm just going to show the review of him in alt and bot mode. But here's the box. Looks good. There's says CY-Mini04 KingMini. Love it. On the side, say the same thing. On the back, different pictures. Awesome, awesome. Love their packaging as always. They got nice like styrofoam packaging in there. Really, really great. Really nice. All right, so let's get right to where they are. Let's get to what he comes with. All right, first things first, it gets this kind of card thing. Can't read it. It's a little scratch off or something there. I forgot what they're for, but you get that. I think that's the QR code, and you can scan that and gives you, I think, the instructions or something, or a little overview. Can't read any of that either as well. Nice instructions, man. Look at that shiny sheen. There you go. Nice instructions. He's easy transformation and everything, all that stuff, but it shows what you can do with all the stuff and nice pictures, nice color photos and everything. So really nice on that. There you show you his combination. He is the main body. All right, so you get these two little, I guess, rocket launchers. They'll go on his side of his shoulders and everything. Nicely painted. I love what Cang-Toys beautifully, do their painting. Their paint job's really good. So this maroon is all painted, looks good. So like I said, it's some kind of like a rocket launcher. I think these can flip out, something like that. Yeah. So yeah, that's a little shoulder rockets or shoulder cannons, whatever you want to call them. Then you get his gun. Now all these things will combine. They're going to combine into a big gun, and you can combine his pickaxe or his axe as well. Silver paint, gold paint looks good. The gunmetal silver is painted as well. Really nice job. And you can move this down. Like I said, it's going to combine with the other ones and make a big weapon. And like I said, he does have this little axe. Once again, beautifully painted gold. That maroon looks so good. I like it. And once again, you can combine it with some other stuff. So pretty cool. There you go. All right, here is the man of the hour. Here is their Mini King, or their Razorclaw. I don't know if I mentioned that, but you know who it is. He is the leader of the Predacons. And man, once again, beautiful freaking paint job. My gosh, this gold, and once again, the maroon. You got some silver in there, the gunmetal silver. You got these little tampo stickers. Really nice done, really small. And they, do say some stuff and everything. So very nice. And you got his head sculpt. You got some nice little translucent red right here and right here on his head crest. And you got some nice stickers right there. Beautiful eyes. I love that translucent orangish red kind of right there. Looks good. Got a little nose right there. The mouth does open with the teeth. Looks good. Once again, man, very nice. Now you can put these little shoulder rockets. During transformation, I'll take them off because they pop off quite easy. So there is a little slot right in here, and you just put it over that, and you can display him with these like shoulder rockets. Like I said, they do pop off pretty easy if you're, manipulating him or transforming him or something like that. So that's where they go. No clue. There's no really any spots for the, the weapons. I guess you could put it right here if you want to. There's a hole in there, and you just stick it in there, giggity. And you can do it right there, or there's a hole right there as well. As far as the axe, I don't know where you can put that. That's not really anywhere. I don't think there's anywhere. They don't, say in the instruction or anything. So, but yeah, I'm going to take these shoulder rockets off just, in case, to do articulation, because they will pop off. But they're very nice. But yeah, beautiful head sculpt. I love it. Now, the head motion, articulation, golly. Like I said, he does, the mouth does open and close. Very nice. Now, it is covering the head, the robot head right there. So this right here, like that. Now, this can move down quite a bit. Not much up. You do have a swivel, kind of, you can go side to side. It's on like a little, ball peg back right there. So very nice. So you can get some nice, decent articulation. Once again, the paint, you got this nice orange paint as well. Looks good. Really like it. Okay, with the arms, and also one thing I'm going to say, this thing is sharp. Be careful with these things right here. It is kind of a thin plastic. I don't feel like I'm going to break anything, but just be careful. I'm just giving you fair warning. Be careful with that. And I forgot they do flare out. You can move these out a little bit, and these are on ball pegs as well. So you can move them forward, back a little bit, and you can flare them out a little bit as well. So you can have it however you want to, how you're, want to situate them. So very cool. All right, with the arms, these are his arms and these are his legs. So you can go, back and forth. Like I said, just be careful. Like I said, these things get in the way. It's kind of like an Iron Factory. He's a chunky bot, and he's in such a small, figure that, stuff gets in the way sometimes. So you can move, up and down. You can move out like this. You do have a swivel right here, and you have a bend right here. Also, the tolerances are really tight, really squeaky tight. So, but you do have a bend right there as well. But I said, be careful. These things are sharp right here. These are sharp as well. I poked myself several times, so just be careful on that. You do have a swivel for the front paws. They're nice painted. It's on a ball peg, so they can go down, up. Give you a rocker a little bit. So very nice. Once again, the red looks good. All right, the cannons. So I kind of wish they can move up and down because of transformation. They move up and down like right here because you have to move him forward to transform him. So they can do that, and they have a sideward motion as well. I wish they had, and this one moves too as well. There's a hinge right there, and you can move them down. But they don't have a up like movement. So they can't point up. That's about as far as they can go. Kind of wish they can go up a little bit. So, I mean, you can kind of, fake it, but it moves back down. But you do have some decent, motion with these. Like I said, you can move that, you can move that, and you can move out like that way. So, very nice. Looks like they got little missile pods right back there. That's cool. Love the blasters. Got some red paint, orange, black, all that good stuff. All right, moving on back to the legs. Okay, so these are his waist flaps, whatever you call waist, whatever thing. They are on a ball peg, so they can move out, swivel up and down. You can move them all around and everything. So that's our hip flaps. That's what I call it, I guess. All right, there you got nice paint once again, beautifully done. With this is the legs when he's in bot mode, so you can go out to there. You can go back and forth, like I said. Now you're gonna hear this squeak because it is squeaky. So you got that. You got a swivel, leg motion right there, and then back and forth. There's a hinge right here for his knee, and the same thing you have for the leg, for the paws, up front. You do have a swivel, and you got a bend down, So you get all the, basic movements of what he will have on his foot in bot mode. And then the last thing is going to talk about the tail. So this part right here, the back part right here is not tabbed in. So it does move up and down a little bit. You do have a hinge right here. You got a hinge right here. And you got a side hinge right here. No swivel. You can't, spin around or anything like that. But there you go. I'm trying to get him into a, nice little pose. Like I said, I kind of wish you could look up a little better. But we'll work with it. So there you go. All right, real quick, before we move on to transformation, I missed some of the articulation points. I'm going to show you real quickly. With the front paw, you do have this motion right here. You have a, like that. You can move it around like that. That's pretty cool. Now, with the back legs, like I said, I showed you where you have a hinge right here. There's also a hinge right there for his knee, and that gives you another, bend right there, like that. So that's it, and then a squeaky right there. And he does have a waist articulation, kind of like that, just because it is his waist. So you have that, and you can hear the squeaky like that. So, and with this, you do have that. I showed you all that and everything. So, very nicely done with that. And with the guns, I kind of missed this. So, I had it like this the whole time. You can have it how you want to, you can display whatever you want to. But I think it's supposed to go like this. You can move these like this, and then you can move this hinge right here. I showed you that. And then you can get this, and then flip that right there. So it kind of gives you a wider range right there. So it gives you better articulation with the, the legs and everything. And you can also, move them down like that. they do move with you, but you can move them down like that. You can move it out like this. And like I said, I kind of wish they, you know, kind of angled up a little more, but that gives you a, you know, wider range right there for the guns, and I think that's pretty cool. But so you can move them forward if you want to. As always, Wheelie, Magic Square Prowl. You got the Toxitron from New Age. You got Red Alert and Dustbuster Jazz Scale. And back from transformation, here is Razorclaw. Man, I poked myself so many times. It hurts to transform this damn thing. My goodness. But it looks beautiful. I left out the shoulder cannons. I'll put them on real, you know, later on at this. But here he is. Also, during the transformation, I had the paws right here. I had them turned around. It would have been a lot easier. You're supposed to turn it around like this because there is a slot on the bottom of there and goes into that tab right there. It would have been a lot easier to get the fist out. So that's why it took me a little longer than it should. But that's how it's supposed to be right there. And that would do that. But yeah, and with these things, be careful. You know, they're on ball pegs, but you can have them however you want to. You can spray them out a little further if you want. If you do that, they may run into the shoulder pads. So, you know, just like I mentioned that it kind of reminds me of Iron Factory. You know, it's such a small figure, but, you know, you got big forearms. You know, you got the shoulder pads. Big, thick legs, so just stuff gets in the way when you're trying to, you know, articulate. So, yeah, just be wary of that. So here's the head sculpt. Looks pretty good. I like it. Nice gold and red right there. It does have a lot of light piping right there on the back. As far as articulation, like I said, these are going to get in the way, so you might want to spray them out to move his head around. But nothing really down. You can look up. It's on a ball peg. It's on a ball peg and a hinge too as well, so trying to get it, it is tight. Like I said, the tolerances are really tight, but you can look up quite a bit. You can go side to side, you know, all the way around and give you a little attitude as well. So that's pretty cool. And if you want to move these back, you can, because like I said, they will probably get in the way of the 80s woman working shoulder pads. Beautiful silver. Like I said, the paint on this is spectacular. All right, so you can go up to there, about right up to there for that. You can go all the way around, but you got to manipulate around there, and you got to manipulate around the guns too as well. But you can do that if you want. No butterfly or anything like that. You do have a nice elbow bend. It is tight. Like I said, the tolerances are really, really tight on this thing. But you got a nice elbow bend if you move it out of the way of everything. And you got a bicep swivel You got a swivel of the hand and a little up and down motion as well, just because of transformation and all that stuff. So that's pretty good. All right, now trying to move this out of the way. You do have a waist swivel. It is squeaky. Now it will start running into stuff. This back part right here will start running into this. So you only get about to right there. Now, if you want to get more, I think if you lift these up right here, you can get a little more and everything. So if you try to move these out of the way, little side skirts. So no ab crunch or anything like that. So move that. Okay, move these out, and you get about the full Van Damme. Give it to them. And then you got the front skirts. They will move. They're on little mushroom pegs. So you can kick up with the little squeaky. It does get in the way, but you can move that up a little bit. And you can go back to, it's about right there. I think that's enough, but that starts running into stuff just like always. Just like Iron Factory and stuff, this stuff just starts getting in the way. Thigh swivel. Okay, like I said, you got a knee pad. You can tab it into that slot right there if you want to. But if you wanted to move it around, you're going to have to untap it. You do have a knee bend. If you move these out of the way, you get a deeper knee bend. Yeah, about right there. That's about it for the knee bend. Let me see if I can move it a little more. No, it won't move anymore. So that's about it. That's not a good knee bend. But anyways, moving around, you do have a swivel of the foot. This little part right here can move up and down as well. So you got a swivel, you got toe tilt up, toe tilt down, and you have a rocker. And this will move independently as well. So that's pretty cool. All right. And he does have a pretty good size backpack. Now with these, you can move these guns, like you can, with on alt mode, you can move it up like this. You can move these out of the way. You can, do that. These are a hinge. You can move them down if you want as well. And yeah, so you can have it any way you want to, display it any way you want to. So that's pretty cool. All right. So moving on to these, like I said, you can tab these in right here, and you got kind of the shoulder rockets, but I suggest you take them off, especially with transformation. And if you're going to try to articulate him and stuff, you're going to probably knock them off, but they look cool, I guess. And you got the his axe or hammer, whatever you want to. It fits just fine in either hand. That is good. And you have his gun as well. That's a big old gun. And I don't think it will store anywhere else. It don't say it in the instruction or anything, so I don't know if these will store anywhere on here. So unfortunately, you'll have to carry them or put them in a box or anything. But there you go. Real quick, I forgot to show you this. You can also have you can use these as shoulder cannons kind of if you want to. So what you do is move the tail out of the way, just kind of, move it like that. And then what you can, like I said, you have so much, articulation with these, you can just flip these up. And then what you're going to do is you're going to turn these around. And I kind of, flip them up like this. And then you can extend these right here. And do the same thing over here. You just flip that down, move these around, and then flip this like that. And then you can extend these. And you got some shoulder cannons. You can, flip them out however you want to. You can, move them out a little further if you want. However you want to display it. But there is a way you can do the kind of like the shoulder cannons and everything. All right, real quick, I threw in Generation Toys. That's the side of the side swap bull, Magic Square, Ultra Magnus, and Mirage. You got New Age, Prime, Megatron, and Mirage, and you also got a Iron Factory Seeker. You got Dr. Woo Woo Woo, Cosmos, and Ultra Magnus, Core Class Wheelie, and then Tits McGee Redgar. Some scale. And Crappy Crappy Tool Paper, AAA Battery, Carmex, Care Bears, Kicker, and Squeaks. More scale.
Hey there, everybody. All right, if you made it this far, as always, I appreciate it. So let's talk about some Cang-Toys. This is KingMini or Mini King. This is their Razorclaw. Overall, he's fine. I got these for Predaking, so I can't wait to combine them when I get the last one. But yeah, love the line mode. Looks really good. Love the, transformation is real easy, but it's going to hurt. There are some really, really sharp points on this, and I got poked so many times. So yeah, just be wary and be, careful and everything with that. But like I said, transformation is easy. Shouldn't take you that long to figure it out. The bot mode, it is stylized, heavy stylized. If you don't like that kind of thing, you're not going to like these, just like the MP versions were. I like it. I think it looks good. I think it's going to go good with my other combiners. I would like a G1-ish, more Predaking, but if we don't ever get a Predaking, I'll be satisfied with this, as far as legend scale and everything. So yeah, paint-wise, spectaculars. Now, with great paint comes great scratches. I do have some scratches when I was, transforming him and stuff. So just be careful. It's not terrible. I don't have any huge scratches, but I got a couple small here, one, here and there. So, but love the gold, love the translucent red, love the red, the red, silver, gunmetal silver, the tempo stickers or tempo, whatever. Somebody corrected me one time. Sorry. I like the weapons. They're painted too as well. The gun looks kind of goofy. It's got a long handle for it, so it kind of looks goofy when it puts it in his hand. But I do love the axe, and you can use the other ones to form a bigger one weapon, and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. Articulation, it's there. It's okay. I wish he had a bigger waist swivel and also, a deeper, rocker. But the thing is, getting it there is the problem. This thing is, like I said, it's a chunky monkey. It's, got thick areas. It's got some shoulder pads, and you got these things right here, the line, mane, I guess what you call it. And then you add these on to the shoulders, and that kind of adds on to it. You don't have to have them on there, but it looks pretty good. But articulation is decent, but it's like just trying to get it there. And the tolerances are really, really tight and squeaky. So just trying to, and when you're getting poked all the time too as well. So it gets kind of frustrating when you're trying to, pose him, but, and then you just got all that stuff coming through and everything. So yeah, articulation is okay, but just getting it there, it's a pain in the butt. And I really literally mean pain in the butt, pain in the fingers, whatever. Materials feel good. I don't think I was going to break anything. He's got a good weight to him. I don't think there might be die casts in there. I don't think they're in die cast, but he's got, he's pretty heavy. He's hefty. Like I said, he's a chunky monkey. So yeah. So overall, I like them. Like I said, I'm using them for Predaking. If you're getting them for individual bots, they're okay, so far. So yeah, looking forward to getting the last one and form Predaking, and we'll go from there. But overall, he looks spectacular. I mean, he looks beautiful with the with the paint job on there. It looks really nice. So hope you like that. Hit me with some likes, shares, prayers, and Care Bears. Hit that sub button for me if you don't mind, and hit me with some comments and tell me what you thought of the review and give it a like. Since I went through a lot of poking for this thing. Giggity. Anyways, hope you. I guess I'll see you in the next Transformer review. And as always, be good to yourself, man. Hell freaking Transformers and hell freaking Cang-Toys. And good night, folks. And we're gonna go kung fu fight again. Wait. Did we just do the star screen? Oh, okay. Can I just kick the baby? Oh, always. All right. Gosh, dang it. All right, and I got Pooper Scooper. Good night, folks.